guys, welcome back. So if you are new to my channel, so make sure you subscribe this channel. So this video is about the batch installation session of Oracle 21c on Windows machine. Alright, so I will be using response file template provided by the Oracle 21c installer to do the batch installation. So in real world, or if you say in production side where there needs to have a lot many installation, so this batch installation will help you. So not taking much time, first of all make sure you download the Oracle database 21c for Microsoft Windows. All right, 64-bit. so you can download from the Oracle official site, so I will give the link in the description box, so make sure you check those link. So I have already downloaded the installer file. So yeah, installer file is already downloaded. So you need to extract this installer file, right? It's a zip file. You need to extract the Oracle home directory. So for me, Oracle home directory is under C app Oracle product. It's 21.3.0 DB home, right? So you need to unzip over here. Okay, let's paste this installer over here, and we have to unzip the installer file. We have to unzip the installer file in Oracle home directory. So this is the first step. In the second step, we'll be configuring the response file template. All right, file is copied, so just unzip it, extract here. Okay, this extract is going to take some couple of minutes. Before editing our configuration file or template file, let's create one user, that's Oracle user. Go to computer management or go to control panel. Go to the control panel, user account. Okay, user account. Okay, and then manage user account, another account. Okay, you can add the user account. So we'll be getting the Oracle user. Okay, username is Oracle, and let's give the password. Okay, we enter the same password. Password in, just set it anything else so that you can remember if you forget in any case. So next is Oracle account, local account. Okay, it's finished. It's password protected. All right, so after we have created the Oracle user account, you can edit the configuration like template file. So for this you can extract the response file from the installer itself, or you can prepare your own response file. So let me open all those files. Okay, first of all let me introduce the script that I have written. This is just a simple script. I will be running this script in either PowerShell, or you can use MS-DOS prompt. So first of all you need to set the variable. So in the line number 9 you can see set Oracle installer directory. So installer directory still is extracting. You can check. I think it should be okay. It's not done yet. Okay, oh, it's done. So you can just remove this file. Okay, you can see installer file setup.exe file is under DB home. So this is the location. For Oracle hostname, this is Oracle 21c. Oracle FQDN fully qualified domain name is oraclehostname.mydomain.com. You can give your own domain name. And for Oracle owner name, yes, that's Oracle. Just we created in the previous step. So Oracle owner password, I've set this one, simple one, just for testing purpose. So Oracle DB all password, this is for all the database management password. So I have also set all the same one. For Oracle SID is Oracle 21c. So similarly for Oracle base is C app Oracle. Oracle home, the Oracle base, and product 21.3.0 DB home. Okay, then Oracle memory, I'm giving the 4 GB the Oracle. So okay, and this next step, so we will be doing the setup.exe in silent mode and use the response file. This is the response file, so we'll just open this file. Okay, this is the one. So here you need to give your parameter file, like for Oracle installation option, install db and configure, right? Similarly, this is a Unix group name, it's not required. For Oracle base, yes, it's C app Oracle. And then it's enterprise edition, I think it should be, it's Oracle DB install edition is the enterprise edition EE. Similarly, this is not required. This is for the Unix or Linux. No, this is also not required. Okay, then for the specify the type of database to create, so we'll be creating a general purpose. And similarly, you can see global database name, so Oracle 21c, and Oracle SID is also 21c in my case. You can set the global DB name to your host name or FQDN, right? Okay, then this is the from 21c container database needs to be configured. Like you need to set the configure, you need to install configure the container database. So for this, I have given the PDB name as PDB1. Similarly, for the character set is the AL32 UTF-8. Okay, automatic memory management, I have set it as false. So okay, the memory limit is around 4 GB. So 4 GB, right? So for starter DB and all those password, so I have set all the same password for all these for all those user account for management, right? So similarly, you can see the management option for managing the database. I'm giving as a default. VM host is not required. Okay. So here, this is this variable is set to false if database recovery is not required. Okay. So database recovery, in case you need to recover your database, you can set the database recovery location, right? So file system, specify the storage to use the database. So we'll be using file system storage. File system storage. Okay. Recovery location. If you want to give the recovery location, you can give the file path, like directory, right? Directory path. Okay, and then in the next step, we need to specify the Oracle home user. All right. So Oracle recommend that you specify a Windows user account with a limited privilege to install and configure the secure Oracle home. Set oracle.install is virtual account to true if you want to use a virtual account. All right. So if you don't want to use virtual account, you can just set it false. In view account, you can set it false. So if you set it false, you gonna use Windows account user. So we have already created the Windows account Oracle to for the admin to handle all this Oracle stuff. So Oracle, yes, this is the one. Oracle home user and password is this one. So this is the install script, like DB configuration and installation is response file. So these all things needs to be set. So similarly, let me go back to my script. So here, so this will install Oracle and configure in silent mode. means there won't be any GUI pop-up. So your DB will be created. So this may take times of 3 to 5 minutes depending on your spec of your VM. So while configuring listener.ora or tnsname.ora file, we need to set the variable file, and we need to stop the listener and copy the template listener.ora file and tnsname.ora file to the network admin Oracle home network admin directory. Right, so let me check these two files. Listener.ora file. Okay, so listener.ora file, you can see you have to set the host name port. So 1521 is the default port used by the Oracle database, right? So for the listener, similarly, you can see all Oracle home location directory. Global name is Oracle 21c. SID name is also Oracle 21c. So these all are the needed configuration parameter file. So after you have all configured the script and the response file, you can start the MS like command prompt. Let's give it administrator privilege. Okay, let's go to this location. Let's change this directory, Oracle script, and Oracle install script. So this I will run this script batch file. So you can see Oracle is installing, like launching Oracle database setup wizard. So this is going to take some couple of minutes, maybe depending upon your spec of your VM. So let's wait until it will completely finish the installation and configuration of Oracle. So you can see the response file for this session can be found at. So our installation is going perfect as of now. Alright, you can see our Oracle setup has been successfully completed. You can see the Oracle Enterprise Manager Database Express URL over here. So the log, you can check the log, installation log on the inventory location. So okay, so our listener configuration is also done. There is no any issue. So let's check if the installation is completed or not. So let's log into the SQL Plus as sysdba. Okay, you can see we are connected to the Oracle database 21c Enterprise Edition release 21, like production version is 21.3, right? So this is the full step how to install the batch installation of Oracle software on Windows operating system. So if you want to install Oracle database in Linux machine in silent mode, like in command line mode, so you can check this video. So you can also find other videos, so make sure you check those video. So thank you. So don't forget to subscribe. So see you in the next video.